It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you. And we have my incredible business partners here. So our subject today is something that a lot of people is wondering, how our automated system works in this online business so that it cuts the sales for us. So we have an automated system, and that is connected to our websites. So when we create an ad, somebody clicks on our ad and is taken to our website. And then as soon as they add their info to our website to receive more information, our automated system kicks in and starts walking them through the buying process. And boom, you get a sale. So that's what we're going to go over today. We're going to explain a little bit more on how it works, how it literally brings people in, what we have to do as online business owners to kind of have our business running while the automated system runs. So thank you guys for joining. So Amit, why don't you go first? Why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us where you're from, maybe where your family's from originally. And then, yeah, let's get into the subject.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Ahmed. Currently, I live in Vancouver, Canada, but my family is from Somaliland, Africa. And we have an amazing topic today: how does our automated system work in this online business? Well, first off, if we didn't have this automated system, I don't think I would be able to have as much success as I have in this system, because my journey is a bit different from everyone else's. I've been in this business since 2018, and the whole time I've been in this business, I've been working in emergency services. So we have a pretty, we work a lot of hours, and we work usually a rotation of on days and off days. So we work usually 4 days on, 4 days off. And in those is mixed with day shifts and night shifts. So in this journey, for me, why I said my journey is a bit different, because a lot of people, they're trying to escape the system. They don't like their 9-to-5 jobs. They want to stay home with their families. They want to travel more. I want to travel more. I'm not saying I don't, but one thing I do like about this business, because that it offers me the ability to work and be able to run my business. And the main thing that I was saying is different from me to everyone else, because I love my job. I actually want to continue working. I really enjoy what I do. I'm a full-time firefighter right now. And without this system, I don't think I'd be able to do this, because the days that I'm on, yes, I'm able to look at my phone and answer inquiries. But if I had to do this like a traditional brick and mortar business and send paperwork and have to answer everyone's question and have to be like, okay, do this, do that, I definitely would not have been able to do all that, because I would be busy working. But right now, when I'm at work, I'm able to answer inquiries, and when people are interested, I'm able to easily implement them in my system, and the system does the rest for me. It'll send them more information. It'll send them the free webinars that we have, the free workshops. It'll send them reminders. So I don't even have to do all that. It'll send reminders to them, and it'll do this on a consistent basis, and it'll give that people the more information that they are looking for. And also with this automated system comes a lot of reminders about the webinar. Also, it gives you a little bit of training tidbits in there. So when we send you these emails, it'll analyze this business, it'll tell you what it's all about, and it'll tell you how to get there, and also give you the next steps. And one of those next steps is going to join our community. After you watch the free webinar, join our community, and we'll introduce you to our business-based private Facebook group. And one thing that you could do before doing that, if you are interested in more information, just reach out to any of us. If you're brand new to seeing this, or if you see this on someone else's page, reach out to whoever's page you see this on. Say, hey, I'm interested. We'll also, at that point, we'll send you more information, but we also have a Learn to Earn More Academy that we've created that gives people more information about this system. We'll bring you in there, and if you're in there right now and you're ready to take the next step and you're ready to hit the bigger group, let us know, and we'll give you all the information that is required to enter that group. And enjoy this journey. A lot of people come here looking for a plan A, but if you're someone like me that just wants a plan B for now, then definitely you're able to do it. you're able to do it from the comfort of your own home. I come from work. Sometimes I'm really tired, and hey, I can just come in here. I'm able to relax in my office. I'm at the comfort of my own house. I'm relaxing. I'm on my days off, but I'm still working at the same time, and I'm comfortable. And this is something that I enjoy doing. So without this automated system, I wouldn't have been able to make this as successful as it is for myself. And if you're someone unlike me who doesn't like your job, definitely a lot of people have turned this to their plan A, and that will be possible for you too. So that's all I got to say for now. I'll throw it back to you, Georgia. Thanks. Always happy to be here.
Good job, and congratulations on all your many successes. You've been having a winning streak lately, and even Theta was saying it. And remember when you first started the ad and I told you, listen, Amit, it took me like 2 months to start getting buyers on YouTube consecutively. And do you notice that as you're hitting like the second month and it's going skyrocketing for you? Whether because you're advertising a lot on Facebook. Are you still advertising on YouTube?
I'm going to get back to it. I stopped it for now, but I noticed that a lot of my success has been coming from Facebook. I was away from Facebook for a long time, and I came back to it this year finally, and finding some success there. So I'm going to throw all I got in there and see what it brings.
Yeah. So right now, Amit chose to do some paid ads, and he does free ads too. And he's received successes for both of them. So that's what if you don't stop your ad, this is to all my business partners who are watching right now, because I know many of you watch and who are in this business already, and to those who start the business, do not stop your ad. If you don't see a buyer coming in the first day or two or week, don't stop your ad. Believe me, even if you spend $70, $80, don't stop it if you haven't got a buyer. Because remember, when you get a buyer, your first sale is going to be 1.4K. See, that's the truth. In our nationality, if someone sneezes when you're saying something, it's the truth. And that's the truth. Okay, he sneezed on the truth. So that's just confirmation. So don't worry about spending $80 or $90 on an ad. You're going to get a buyer. And that person is going to buy our products, and you're going to get, in the beginning, 1.4K sale. And if you're where I am or where Theta was, you make 5.9K a sale. So don't worry, don't shut them down. Those leads are your leads, and their email system is emailing them. Sometimes people don't buy products right on the spot. Okay? They wait, they're doing something, they're busy, their family is sick, they have a wedding, they're traveling, whatever the case may be. Then they get back with it, like, oh yeah, let me buy that, let me buy in, So be patient. You're building your empire online. This is not a phony little tiny, cup, make a coffee cup with a name on it, business or whatever the case may be. I don't want to down any of those businesses online, but there's a lot of things out there where they're legit, but there's no money in them. And it's a ton of work. Believe me, it's a ton of training and work. And literally only like 2% of the people succeed. Not even. This business, everybody will succeed. The only people who don't succeed is the people that don't do any work, or they don't keep an ad running, whether it's a free ad or a paid ad. So congratulations, Amit. You're doing absolutely incredible. You're constantly working on your business and staying plugged in. And thank you for all your help. So, Tito Vivancos, why don't you introduce yourself for us? And and then after you introduce yourself, tell us what kind of work you did. Tell us your journey here, why you started. Maybe tell us that a little bit, and then I'll ask you a question about the subject.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tito Vivancos Hernandez.
You're very low. Maybe you should leave and then come back in. Maybe somebody tried to call you.
No, I just had it. I had it on my speaker there because my phone.
No problem.
I can't seem to hear my phone much. Hello, everybody. My name is Tito Vivancos Hernandez. I am from Quebec, Montreal. I was born in Quebec, Montreal. My whole family is from Spain. I'm French Canadian, Spanish. I joined this online business because at the time someone told me that you can quit your job and you can even supplement, a better stream of income in your life. And I believed her, and she told me that yes, it happens, and I believed her, and I went and I found out by myself. and this business does work. It's a legit business. I've been in this business for about a year now. Um, and what have I not been doing? I mean, Ahmed already said what the business and the automatic business does for you. I'm gonna tell you what you don't do in this business. What we don't what you don't do in this business, so you get successful. See, in this business, we don't have to go calling people up. Hey, come here. I want you to know. Come here. I gotta show you this product. No, we don't have to call nobody. We don't have to set up meetings with anybody. We don't have to explain them anything. We don't have to sell them anything. We don't accumulate products in our house. Um, our business is we advertise. All we do is advertise. We don't even cut our own sales. Okay, our coach cuts our own sales. It's you're not even there to explain the business to anybody because you're not a coach. You're just there to advertise and cash checks. And the funniest thing is that it's true, the business works in the back for you. Like Ahmed said, it reminds people constantly. People are busy all in their times, right? Let's say you like this business, you see what we're doing right now. You see our names there. You click on the box. You enter your email. You know, let's say that day that you enter the email, well, you're busy. And you say you have another week that's also busy. Well, this business for 45 days straight is messaging you, reminding you about the free workshop, so you can check the free workshop, meaning that I don't have to be calling the person that clicked in and is interested in the business. I don't have to call him or tell him anything. The business is doing it for him. I used to work in Amway. I used to be in Amway. Okay, I have a brother that's still in Amway, and I'm sure he's doing great. But hey, he's disconnected from the world. He's gone too long. I mean, it's good when people disconnect from the world. They come out a lot stronger and a lot more successful because they've been working hard on their business, right? But you see the amount of work that he's got to do in Amway. In Amway, you have to, like, apparently you have your job, like, 'cause when you start this business, you have your current job too. You can't just leave your current. You have to learn this business, so it starts running for you, and then you can choose even if you want to change or if you want to keep working like Ahmed, keep working because he loves his job, and at the same time you can run this business, right? With Amway, it's a very hard way to run your business at the same time, and if you still want to work on something else, because in Amway you have to call people, you have set up meetings after work, you have a set up a meeting, get with this person, and then explain him the business, and then show him all the products, and then sell him all the products, and then when people are always again consulted to hey, I got a question, I want to show you this. What people lose interest. Okay, and Amway is hard. It's a hard, and I'm sure he's doing really good. Another thing is, in Amway, the products that there is in Amway, there the products that you can buy in shoppers like they're their own products, yes, but the amount of sugar and the amount of stuff that there's in the products are also not as good. We have very highly medical products in this wonderful business, and the commissions are really high. Also, in this business, I can actually let you guys know that everybody been telling me that when I join this business, I'm in a pyramid scheme. How is your pyramid scheme? Everybody tells me. Yeah, that's all the people tell me. How are you doing? How is that pyramid scheme? How's the scheme? How's the MLM you're in? This is not an MLM, guys. Thing is that people that say that to me, people that say that to me are not they're not educated in MLMs, because I repeated it a million times. This business has 7 streams of income, guys. Okay, and we do not get commissions from the people below us. From the people that come in the business that are new in the business, they get a commission as soon as they buy in the business. They get a commission straight up. Okay, we get a commission too, but here's the thing: we don't touch the commissions of other people, because that would be a pyramid scheme. That would be the only person that was getting big right there would be the top, the coach, the one that got you into the business, and then you'd always make the same money, and then one day it could disappear out of the blue. This business does not disappear out of the blue because it's already imprinted in the government. It gives you checks. They give you the T4s. You can do your taxes. Um, and also in this business, um, you know, it's so secure because it's fresh out there, but it's so secure also because we have traveling, we have relationships, we have medical, we have things that are they're
A necessity?
a necessity for your life, for your living, right? So I mean, I just want to say that the business also changes your life in a million ways because there's a huge training they give you, first of all, but apart from the training, you have people to help you there. So we've created kind of an academy, kind of earn online. Come to earn online. Come to learn how to earn online. And that's what we do. Basically, the people that join the business we don't leave them like, oh, you gotta check your stuff, you gotta create your own ads, you gotta create everything. No, what we do is we create everything with them, step by step, like little babies. We show them anything they need to know about the business, and if they got questions, we tell them don't be afraid to ask because there's a lot of people in this community, this academy that will help you learn. It's totally, it has to, like, for example, it's convenient, most convenient for us, for you to succeed in this business, because in this business, we do not get commissions off you, but we do get bonuses in the future that the affiliated marketing company gives us bonuses for sales that you make, meaning that we're not making money of you, we are making money because it's a whole community of affiliate marketing. And also, yeah, like we say, the business works for you. You can wake up in the morning and you have I've seen it, I see it every day, guys, and I hear my phone ding ding every day, and those ding dings is not something that's gonna be bothering me. Oh, I'm getting bothered. No, all those ding dings are thousands of people saying I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested, and every day it's basically I'm interested, and then um uh, sorry there they can sorry they can actually okay, I kind of got
You
lost
lost
there.
some,
Someone
you lost
called
track?
me.
Was someone trying to call you? You were
Someone
saying
called.
that, you're saying that people are interested and they keep dinging you.
Yeah, okay, so some people, some, like, almost most of the people can actually add their name in there and do it themselves, right? But I love my business. I love doing the business. I love telling people about the business. Like, man, in this business, you don't have to all do all that. But hey, if you do that, it's a plus because it's your business. Why should you hide in, like, when you create something? Normally, when people create something in their life that's new, they hide it away from everybody. And it's good at the start because you don't want people to wonder and start pulling you down, because everybody, like, this world is very negative, and when they see someone doing something different, they're gonna put them down. They're gonna say, hey, come back to this place. You're unsafe up there. You never seen. But the thing is that everybody should get out the comfort zone. Everybody should get off the comfort zone and do something new in their life, and not have like a whole wheel, the same thing over and over and over. And that's why people get addicted to drugs, go partying every day, throw their lives away because their life is boring. It's every day the same thing. Go to work, come back, hang out with the same friends, don't do the same, go party, go do that. It's try something new, and this business would be perfect for you guys, because if you guys try something like this, it'll keep you occupied. You're using your time to earn money. You're not using your time to, and since I've been in this business, I use my time right now, my free time. If I have the free time that I got, it's all for the business. The business runs for me. I don't have to put much time in the business. A couple hours a day, here and there, wherever I'm more comfortable on time. But I do things like right now. My mentality is I am. I go. I want to go to the park. Well, I'm going to the park, and I'm going to make money in the park. I'm like, it's making money. But it's not talking about the business. Also, I'm making money with the business when I go to the park, but I'm playing my trumpet in the park, and I'm making a couple $100 in an hour or 2 hours. I'm making extra money. Then I'm thinking, wow, and I want to come back home, and and if still got time, maybe I come by here and I do something here that'll make me money. So it's like it changes the way your brain worked before. So when you wake up, you gotta work, you gotta come back, you gotta eat, you gotta make your food, and then you gotta have some fun, and then prepare for the next morning to do the same thing, right? But now it's like you come home, oh, I can do this, I want to do that, I have a vision, I want to, you have an idea, I want my future to be like this. I don't want, you set your goals in this business. It gives you a kickstart to that, because apart from all the wonderful things that this business has for you, it gives you a mindset of someone that wants to thrive, that wants to mm, you know uh, have a change in life. It also gives you also a little bit of potential, energy wise, and potential, saying that in the future you are going to be saved. In this, with this business in the future, like it's just a matter of time. It takes people 5 or 6 years, 7 years to, and this business is not even that long. It's 6 years, and the people that have been doing it for 6 years, I've met Georgia, like me, like I've been doing it for 1 year. The people that been doing it for 6 years, people that started this business, you know, and the people that went with them also at the same time they started this business, they are huge in the world right now. They got their penthouses, they're enjoying their life, and this business is set because they're never gonna break it. We know them; they're our friends. We hang out with them. They're never gonna say, "Oh, uh, that would be a pyramid scheme, guys. That would be a crypto thing. That would be one day. Oh, it's gonna disappear. The world right now, the money's disappearing of the world, guys. That's how it is. That's how it's saying. Or the food is so expensive, or everything is. It's anything could happen, guys. At the same time, you can see clearly that they're starting to think, put robots to move boxes, or put, get machines to do our job, so that then where are we gonna be in that point in the future, right? Are we gonna be, watching robots work, or because in the end they're gonna try and put it like in the end, what look how cars look now. They're almost all electric. Everything's going online. People when I go by, they're using Uber to buy food, online, Amazon. Everything is online right now. Hey, heck, if you want to spend your money online, why not make your money online? You know, um, it's a no-brainer. Anyhow, that's all. I have way more, but you guys can share it.
Good job. I love how you was talking about how when people find something good, they keep it to themselves. It's true. Like you'll see that maybe a family member got into real estate. They're like, I ain't gonna, not to go to them because they're not gonna tell you the good houses to buy, or or somebody's in a car dealership. They're not gonna get you, to let me buy some cars so that way I can make money, or whatever the case may be. I've seen this in life. I've seen when someone finds something good, they hide it. And they're like, oh, I want it all for myself. But we're telling you, start. This is crazy. Like when I started, I told all my family, just like Tito, I was like, oh my goodness, like there's so much money. And when you said 6 years, like people, like it took me about a year and a couple months to be well off. To see, the thing is, I'm here right now at 4.5 years, and I'm where I am at 4.5 years. But to be honest with you, I set myself up really good about a year and a half, about a year and a couple months into business. But he set himself up. Me and him worked together. He set himself up like in a month and a half to be well off forever. Now it just depends on how much time he puts into it. So if he puts only 10 minutes a day, he's not going to make that 5.9K sale. But if he puts 3 hours a day into this business, he's probably going to make 3, maybe 5 sales in that month, And that's the God's honest truth. You know that. If you put 3 hours a day into this business, you're going to do that. And the same thing like Ahmed, he's going to make his 1.4K a sale. He's going to make maybe 5, 6 of it, maybe.
How many buyers did he get this week? I think he got like 5 or 6 buyers.
No, I think he got 2 or 3. And then some of his business companies got buyers. So Just to say when I first started, I didn't put so much time into this business because I had my twins. They were 2 years old at the time. So they're 6 now. So when they was 2 years old, I didn't put much time into the business. And I was, at that time, I was with somebody and they was super skeptical. So I couldn't work on my business. Like they was very upset if I spent time on it. So I put an hour or an hour every other day. Then I realized, wait a minute, I'm in debt. No one's gonna get me out of debt. I wanna make more than 1,200 a sale. I wanna make more than 300. I wanna make more. And then I was like, what do I gotta do? And I started to believe it and I started to pray. I remember I got on my knees one day and I was praying and I was like, God, I'm trying everything. And all of a sudden in my mind, it's like I felt something tell me, and I know it's from God. I did it before and I'll do it again. Because I was super successful in Toronto when I had my spiritual counseling business. I left it. I changed some ways and I turned Christian. I boomed to the top of this business after I did that prayer. I fasted and I remember getting constant sales and everything and how successful I got. And I boomed. And now where I am right now, it's like I'm unstoppable. So yeah. So welcome, Thashara. And thank you for joining me. So the subject is, how does our automated system work in this online business so that it cuts the sales for us? That is our subject today. So why don't you introduce yourself for us? And thank you, Tito. Why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about your background, why you started, maybe what kind of work you did, where you're from, and then we'll get into the subject, how this automated system works and cuts the sales for us.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Thank you, everyone, for having me here. And my name is Tushara. I'm from Sri Lanka, and I'm living here in Western Australia. And currently, I'm working as a part-time retail officer. At the same time, I'm joining into this business because, of course, I want to make changes in ourselves and my family life and me. And forgive me, it's early morning for me, so I just wake up. And Georgia, can you explain to me what is the subject that you're talking about?
So how we have the automated system that our tech team creates us on our sales funnel? Our sales funnel. So pretty much explain, or how, in your eyes, how does it work for us? How does our automated system work where it brings buyers in and it cuts for us?
Yeah, thank you for that. And sorry, I just wake up and it's still waking up. So anyhow, I'm excited always to be here whenever I excited, and whenever I chances to join in, always I join in, and I'm looking forward to, because online space, the automated system is when the day I start, it was for me is I'm a new, and as I don't have any background of knowledge of technology, and not even that English language is not that based out of it, because I'm self-learner as well. So it was a little bit how to put it to it, that when someone never experienced anything, a little bit like make you scared, but you need to calm down a little bit yourself, because step by step you need to guide. You cannot just go there and trying to focus on everything in one go, because everything is come out in life, you do step by step, right? If you plan to cook, you have to prepare everything. You can't just throw everything into a pot and cook, right? It's the same way. So you need to have a step, because set up your account and all those things, everything is out there. Just need a time and manage well and set as yourself. It only take about, if you are good at technology, you will go so quick. So everything out there, once you set up, you running your advertisement, then you get your leads, and leads converts into buyers. Sometimes people, start talking to you and have an engaging and communicating with you, and they get to understand you and start trusting, and then they wanted to jump into the paying the price you have to pay. The price have to pay is refundable. So they like it because they know that they go in there, they can find everything what they need. It is suitable for them. They will stay focused. And if not, they will walk off, because not for everybody, because it may be suitable for you, it may not. So people come and they never step out. Even though they step out, they will always come back. They know that this is real and this is working for everyone out there. And within the group, once you have become a member, you will be inside the huge group. So there is, you will know how many people are there being in the business. About Georgia is about 6 years. I think Ahmed the same, and Zero is new. I think about over a year, but I'm very new. So for me, is game changer for me, because so many things I'm learning. And always I believe learning is the key, and knowledge is the power for whatever the thing you want to achieve in your life. And I know, in fact, of myself, when I was struggling. This is personal to me, so I just wanted to share this because it will help somebody out there. It's always you willing to learn, then only thing will happen in your life, right? So for me, I didn't speak English, and where the country I was work, that's where I start learning. But I can hear the word, and then I start talking. Then that's not good enough for me. Be able to do something. Then I have to doubt myself, and I wanted more in my life. Then I took action to read, but I didn't have a teacher. I just threw myself into read word by word. That's how I learned. When I start doing so, things are changed surrounding me, because I'm capable to do something, go out there, rather than sitting in one spot, the thing that only I know wasn't going to help me. So I'm so grateful. Everything surrounding me are now changing. In fact, now I'm super happy that I found this system and all the help I'm getting. And I don't know Georgia before, Zero and Ahmed. These are great people and a great community to be. And whoever out there is listening, this is real. That's all I have to say in my experience. And I'm running ads, I'm getting lead, people are talking to me. And some of them are just waiting out there because they're celebrating New Year. So, it's not the right time for them. So I'm waiting, and everything is positive. That's it for me today. And thank you.
Thank you, beautiful. What time is it there right now?
3+.
So it's 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
So you're in Australia, right?
Yeah.
So right now it's about 10 p.m. here in Spain, Barcelona, Spain. So you're 5 hours forward than me.
Yeah, but
5
I
hours.
think, it's in Canada. I think it's about 16 hours behind.
Yeah, so in Canada right now, well, where Thito is right now, it's about 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thito and Ahmed, it's 1 p.m. there right now. It's pretty cool to be all over the world and to be here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And have our business running for us. And I've been in the business since 4.5 years. And Thito about a little over, he's probably almost 1.5 years, because he started I think he started the end of December of 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, 2022. Yeah, around November, December. So yeah, so he's getting there, and it just shows, because Thito, he worked so much on his business in the beginning, Shara. So that's how he got really advanced, and he made so much money right away, and he started to make really high income. So your time and effort really does depend on how successful you become in anything. But the thing is, what's really good about this business is you're only putting 3 hours a day into this business, and to somebody, they'll be like, oh my goodness, I don't want to sit at the computer for 3 hours. It's like, hey, if you're sitting at a desk or you're at a construction job, you're wherever, standing on your feet all day at a cashier for 8 to 12 hours a day, and you're only making $15 to $25 an hour, think about it. You could make hundreds of dollars,
Sitting
thousands of
down,
dollars an hour.
sitting down on a computer,
Yeah.
right?
You know, this is my comfort when I work on my business. I have a cup of tea, I have a drink, I'll have some snacks, I'll have some food, and I work on it with my kids and stuff. But did you want to say something, Theo? You're on mute. Sorry.
Sorry, I was just combing my beautiful hair. I was just looking stylish, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say that, you'd rather spend 8 hours a day or making the same, like making $30 an hour. Well, 30, 32, 25, 19, whatever. Then sitting down in a computer getting sales of 5 and up, and in no time, basically. Sure, at the beginning, the start of everything, when you're learning something, it's always going to be a little uncomfortable and overwhelming, but not as overwhelming as this business. You start this business, and all of a sudden you get people helping you how to succeed in this business. So basically, and apart from that, your business runs by itself because it's self-automated. It has you can set up a message. Let's say, hi there, how are you? Are you interested in this online business? You set it up in your computer, and you can put it there, and then the computer does it for itself. Buyer comes in, checks in, interested in the buyer, and your computer goes, hi there, how's it going? Are you interested in your business? You don't have to do nothing. So it's perfect.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. And welcome. Hasmin, how are you?
Hi there, I'm blessed. I was just running thinking, I hope I can make it to the Beast Talk.
Well, luckily, yeah.
Sorry, no. I was just spending some time with the church group. We went out for lunch, and I couldn't say no to that. But I'm like, I hope I can make it on time for the Beast Talk. But I'm so happy that I got you all here.
Good job. And you're all the way in Texas, so you're going to have to introduce yourself. Are you in Texas?
Yes, Houston, Texas.
Okay, so now what time is it in Texas?
Right now, it is about to be 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay, so you're on Central Time, huh?
Yes.
Central Time. So we're all over the world. We have Australia, Spain, Vancouver, Surrey, and Texas. Did I ever tell you I lived in Dallas, Texas?
No, you didn't.
I lived in Dallas, Texas. It was gorgeous. It was so beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah. I agree. I have visited many times. Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't you introduce your lovely self? Tell us why you started this business. Give us a little background on what kind of work maybe you and your husband do, how many children, and then you can go over the subject a little. Like, how does this automated system work and cut the sales for us? How does it cut the sales for the products, and how literally, how does your ad work? And it runs and brings in buyers. And awesome. But yeah, introduce yourself. Thank you for coming.
No, my pleasure. And hello, my name is Hasmin Rodriguez. I'm originally from Mexico, but I'm living in Houston, Texas already for over 20 years. I'm a mom of 2 beautiful kids, a boy and a girl. In fact, I was talking to my husband, hey, we're about to be married 20 years. That's so nice. Anyway, we started young. And I'm so happy to be here and share part of my story too. I never forget how everything started, right? I was starting to think of plan B. And I just know that God put this opportunity on my way, because I was even praying to God. God, show me, what should I do? Should I just, do what I like to do, work with kids? Or I was thinking, I don't know, maybe something else. And I was even considering the online world, but I was like, I'm clueless. I have no idea how to work online. I'm not very, into the social media. In fact, I remember you, Georgia, when I met you, you said, Jasmine, I don't know how you look because you have a picture in your profile of your cat. And everything, when I started this business, it changed my way of thinking. And I will get to that. But I'm so happy because, when this opportunity came to me through this girl named Maria, another business partner, she said, hey, you want to know what I'm doing? I met her at a dental office. We both were there. In fact, she was taking her mom to a dental visit. I was going there. I went there to do something for myself. And then she just said, hey, would you like to know what I'm doing? I said, well, it won't hurt. Just send me your info. And that's how everything started. And because she has an automated system, that's how it got me, right? So the system that works for all of us here, it came to me and filled me in with the webinars, with everything I needed to know. And, I started like wanting to know more and more. And I remember that to me, it was not enough watching one video. I kept going in and I was reading the messages I was getting in my email. And I was like, something intrigues me, something, here I really need to know more. I want to know more. So the system provided that for me. The second step to join in, and of course, first I registered and I wanted to know more. And then I was happy that I went in and find out more about the business, because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And like I said, at first I had my doubts. I wasn't sure because so much scamming out there, right? I heard of people going through experiences. Even some of our team members have mentioned it in the past. They went through sad experiences, I will call it like that, bad experiences. And I heard so much of that too. And I was like, I don't know in any way. I'm not a tech savvy. I don't know much about this business. But when, I was informed that I didn't have to be a tech savvy, or I had to know I didn't have to be experienced. That's one of the things that draw me in, right? It's like, well, how this is so good, but you don't have to be experienced. You don't have to be a tech savvy. I wanted to know more, that intrigued me in the good way. Like I wanted to know, how can I do this too? How can I be like Georgia? How can I be like Ahmed? How can I be like Zero? Like, how can I be a successful business owner? So, but everything was thanks to the system, right? That works for us. That's how everything started. And I'm glad that I took this step forward and I joined the business, because nowadays, I'm not just growing in my business, my mindset is growing. I'm getting to know, people from all over the world. Like you said it a moment ago, we're all partners here from different parts of the world. And this is another thing that I love about my business, that I'm not just, this business is not just local or just, well, I'm in USA. My business partners here from Canada, anywhere. I mean, that's one of the things that I really liked. And also, I'm so glad that I didn't have to be a tech savvy. Like I said, I've been learning a lot, and all of us here are always giving tips to each other. We're supporting each other. We're cheering up for each other. That's one of the best things I love, right? Like there's no like a competition, like let's see who's here the best. No, we're all working to be the best. And you as a coach, your interest is for all of us to be successful like you, and like to all the other partners we have who has been here in this business for longer. But I'm so happy. I'm so glad to be here doing this business. also, working from the comfort of my house. Right now, this business, still is a plan B for me, but my desire, my wish is for this business to be completely only plan A. And that's, I'm working for that. And I'm so happy that to have also a training, a system, a training that I can go to it anytime, whenever, I have the time, whenever I have the moment, any time of the day, going on my own pace, because as I said it, I still working. I have family, and I was telling the other day to one of my business partners, it doesn't, in fact, it was to Shara, it doesn't matter that they're older, that we always need to be there. You know that you have a beautiful teenage girl, and then your other kids, right? They always need us to be there because we live in a crazy world where we have to be big mama bears there, right? Always watching for our kids and be there for them, because they'll be leaving sometime soon from the nest, right? And we want to make sure that they have everything from us, taught, which is very important. And I'm also, I have a 15-year-old boy, and I said, I even use your own example, Georgia. I said, hey, look, Georgia's kid is working in the business. What about you? So slowly, I'm talking like, hey, you're getting older, get to know what mama's doing, because this is the future, and this is the now, but still, it's something that we all are very aware that the online business, it's something that nowadays, right? It's like when we were in the situation with the pandemic, many people couldn't leave homes. Even me, I couldn't work. I was not getting a profit. That really, we had to spend our savings, and savings don't last forever. We got to be always prepared. And that's also one of the things that got me thinking, I really need a plan B. And that's why I'm here. And I'm so glad that I met you, Georgia. I met Maria, because that's the reason I'm here. And I'm very blessed to have this business, because it's helping me to grow in many ways. And having, the support, having the system that is there for me. Even when I'm sleeping, the system's working for me. My business open. That's what I love about it. I'm busy working. I'm busy enjoying life with my kids. The system is there working for me. It's attracting leads, attracting buyers, leads who become buyers. And that's something that was an A+. And it's still and always going to be an A+, for this business, because that gives, having this system brings me the freedom to do what I want, the freedom to enjoy my life with my kids. And it's funny, someone was showing me just a couple hours ago a picture of someone who posted in one of the social medias showing a a vintage car, and someone put this message, and it made me think of my business. But I will say why. It said, and this person wrote this quote, "I'm so glad I already paid the bank for my car." And it was like a car from probably the 80s, or maybe even like a very old car. And that made me think, it's like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. But, now doing what, we've been taught to do in the world, like, right, work for somebody, just wait and get paid, but it's never enough, to cover the basics, and then paying your car. It kind of make me sad and make me laugh, but at the same time, I'm like, I have a business that won't let that happen to me if I ever get a new car. I was just thinking, my wish is that my next car, whenever it comes, I'll have the money and I'll just pay it all at once. That's it. And I'm like, I'm so sure that that's what my business can provide me, And well, I won't say much, but much more. But I'm glad that I'm working, with all of you, and I have this business that it's teaching me many new things. And one of the things is to, being on social media, which I always saw it like a scary world, but doing this now, it's a life-changing story for me. And I'm so glad to be here and so proudly to say that I am an online business owner. So I invite anybody who wants to join. Listen, I was afraid at the beginning, but I threw myself in the water and I don't regret it because I'm learning to swim into this world, and it's a really good thing. So going back to you, Georgia.
Love it, girl. You're absolutely incredible. And I wanted to say, it's a wonderful thing, don't get me wrong, but you notice a lot of the older people, like they'll have the fancy cars or they wait till they're 65 and they got their Corvette finally. And I'm like, no, I don't want to wait till I'm 65. And I will just say, I'm the type of person that like, I'd lease the car because I don't want to spend my 100 grand on the car. I can invest that in something and make hundreds of thousands, right? Don't put yourself in liabilities. Put yourself in assets that make you money. I learned this. So think about that, girl. If you spend like $500 to $700 a month on that nice fancy car, and you have 100,000 in your bank, don't put it all in that car. Put it towards investing something great, like housing, whatever. Like you could flip it and make hundreds of thousands on it. I thought about that.
I agree with you. In fact, when I said if in the future, and listen to me, I'm the type of person who normally doesn't change a car. Just my husband is the one who always encouraged me. But I'm like, honey, we don't need a new car or we don't need this. As long as it takes me to point A to B, I'm so happy and glad with that, But I'm telling you, it's a thing. But yes, I am. You're very true what you're saying, right? Nowadays we got to think smart. We got to see how we can make more with what we already have. Yeah.
Yes. You want to make your money. I watched Robert Kiyosaki. You want your money to work for you. Believe me, I made a lot of financial stupid mistakes in my life because I was not financially, I didn't have that literacy. Okay. I didn't have that knowledge. Okay. But now I have the knowledge. Yes. And now I think about that and I think like, okay, the last vehicle I had, like I literally paid cash for it because I had no choice.
Yes.
Okay, my financial advisor and everything was like, look, you want to do this and you want to do that, you can't put a car loan on your back because you're not going to be able to get your other one you want to get through your property or whatever the case may be. But I know now, and plus you always want to, and I think about that, if I lease a car, I can renew it in a year and get the new version and then the new version, and I'm always on top with the best. And I always think about that. And even like with housing, like I think about investing in real estate because like you'll make anybody who's watching, you're going to make so much money in this business that you're not going to know what to do with it. You're gonna start to think big and you're gonna start to think entrepreneur mind more. And you need to be financially, secure and knowledgeable and you need to have that literacy. And I had that literacy. As soon as I started making money, everybody started coming at me with all these ideas, right? Invest in this, invest in that, because they see how successful I am. And people who are following me, I know them like from Kamloops or Kelowna, and they advise me on things. They want me to invest in their stuff. And to be honest with you, I never invested in any of them, but they gave me so much knowledge. And I was like, okay, now I know now. And so I'm going to work, I'm going to do some things in the future. I'm going to hold my money. I'm not going to spend as much. And I'm going to start to invest more. So that's the thing in this business. You're going to see a lot coming in, and you gotta get smart about it, and you gotta be careful. There's scams out there, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, but don't wait till you're 70 years old to, buy your dream home, your dream car, this, that, and to go full force in life. With this business, you can become very well off and put your 9 to 5 in a couple of months to a couple of years. It's very, very true. We've seen so many business partners. Sometimes it took people longer. It's just because they decided to go slow, and that's their decision. Okay. So thank you. And I'm gonna introduce myself, and we've got a few more minutes here. So I'm gonna introduce myself, and I'm gonna tell you guys what the coach thinks of this automated system. So I'm Dorothy Williams. I'm the president and CEO. I'm a coach and mentor. Okay, so meaning I will coach you, I'll help you get set up, I'll have your coaching call once you sign up, and I'll also mentor you too. And if anybody's here, you're watching them on their pages or anything, I'm gonna be your coach and they're gonna be your mentor. So either way, I'm gonna be helping you every step of the way. So I have 5 children, 5 lovely children. I want Mikey to say hi. He's eating orange right now, and he's going like this. My 2 children decided to join the business to help me join the business. Although they're not legal age yet to get paid, I'm paying them. Okay, and I'm going to take it out of my corporation as payroll. They're gonna get paid. So they don't have their own business accounts right now, but they're working for me. My son is helping me in the business, Mikey. So this is my son, Mikey. Say hi and tell them, introduce yourself.
My name is Mikey.
How
and
old are
I'm
you?
14.
Hi, Mikey.
What are some things you like doing, Mikey?
This business.
Oh yeah, he's looking at me. This business, should I say this business, Mom? No, seriously, what are some things you like doing?
Video games, yes.
Yes. And sports?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Spain so far?
Sorry.
Yeah. What do you like about it?
I like that it's really nice here. That we get to just go
Chill.
outside and yeah.
Yeah. You like the food?
Yeah.
Things taste way better. Okay, so this kid, he has a crazy future ahead of him. I just got finished telling them that. I built this business for them. My children are going to inherit my business. If I studied in law or if I studied as a doctor 7 to 10 years, I could not hand down my career to my children. I may be able to hand down some money to them, but with this business, I'm able to hand it down to them. I'm able to give them millions of dollars worth of this business and share for your children, or put them on it as assets, like put them so that they can be having part of this business. And also he can even get his own business account at 18. This business has changed my life, has changed my children's life. We're now there for each other. We can have time together. When Mikey and Meadow, so these are the 2 big kids. Meadow's 16, she's upstairs right now. She will not come on here without her hair being jazzed up and makeup. That's the way she is right now. She's 16. But beforehand, when they were kids, I had nannies that took care of them, that fed them, and I was away at Comic-Cons and trade shows and bridal shows, doing my spiritual counseling. I would not have time for my children. Do I have time for the 3 little ones? We changed that, and I'm so grateful I have this business. So any parents out there, this business is gonna run for you 24/7. While you're at the beach, while you're traveling the world in Spain, in Canada, everywhere. I constantly was on trips, even road trips, even though we stood in Canada, I was constantly running, the business was constantly running in the background. All you have to do, literally, is set up ads. Once somebody clicks on your ad, they're taken to the website that we create, your tech team, and then boom, the automated system, the sales funnel kicks in and continues to remind them every day, twice a day sometimes, of the product. And then when they buy in, boom, you get a sale. The very high-end products, the medical grade products that are higher priced, I make sure that we sign the contract and the transaction is secure. The lower priced products, which is the vacation club and the communications and also the fitness club, they can buy right off your website or right off a link that you send to them. Okay, so it's super, super easy. So if anybody's interested today in earning an incredible income online in a legit way with pure transparency, click on the link above. Go to our websites where it says www. Click on that blue link. Add your name and your email and you'll watch our free workshop explaining everything. You must watch that workshop. So many people are like, I don't have time to watch it. If you don't have time to watch the workshop, you're not going to have time to run the business. So you won't succeed. If you put some time into watching that workshop, you will succeed. And then afterwards, if I see you put 90 minutes in that workshop, that means you'll put 90 minutes a day or every other day into building your empire online. And if you're in our online, Earn Online Academy, there's a link below for you to sign up. If you already watched our free workshop, your job now is to sign up. And that's how you're going to get all your 2 hours worth of videos explaining the products, the sales funnel, the system, how you make 1.4K a sale all the way up to 5.9K a sale. So God bless. Thank you all for coming and coming at you from Spain. So adios, amigos. Love you all. Hit those links. You won't regret it.
Bye,
We'll
Mikey.
see you on the other side. Say bye.